Vail is home to many professional athletes and world champions, and I am extremely pleased to be welcoming one of them into the studio today, Thomas Walsh. Congratulations on your World Cup championship this year.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in, man. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Back from a whirlwind tour all season long.
Yeah, this season on the Paralympic World Cup circuit, I had a lot of success. I was able to bring home this baby, the slalom overall standing men's crystal globe, as well as a couple world championship medals. So it was such an honor to represent the U.S. and as well as our small town of Vail.
Yeah, you're really a rising star on the
Thank
U.S.
you.
Paralympic ski team. I know, it's so young, just 24 years old, already just winning so many championships. How was the season? Kind of give it to me in a quick rundown of the different races. Like, do you have any highlights?
Yeah, so this year is a year after the Paralympic Games, so kind of a rebuilding year for every nation and their team. Really the first step towards that next Paralympic Games happening in Beijing, China. So this year was a good year to try on error, new tactics, new skills, really focus on how I'm going to be able to ski faster for the future. And of course, all these medals in this globe were a major highlight. Not really things that I was working for. Obviously, you want to ski fast and ski fast every race, but really focusing again on those technical and tactical skills on the snow. So all these awards were really just a big bonus for that.
Yeah, so you're not going into it thinking, I've got to win this race. You're thinking, I got to get my technique perfect.
Exactly, and as athletes competing in the Olympics and Paralympics, 4 years seems like a really long time, but to us athletes, it's really not. We only have a few competitions out every year, and that really gives us a limited amount of time to hone in the skills we really want to have when it comes to the big day on Paralympic Day.
Do you feel like you've got the blinders on at all times? You can't look too far ahead into the future because you're like, you got to focus on the now.
Exactly. Every athlete has their own strategy, but I'm really someone who tries to ski every run as fast as they can. I'm sure a lot of winter athletes have that, just like free riders in the park. You can only focus on the one trick ahead of you. You can't focus on the overall score or result towards the end. So that's something mentally I've really been working on.
So you grew up in Vail, right?
I did. I was born and raised here in Vail, Colorado. I grew up skiing at Ski Club Vail. I went to Vail Mountain School for a while. I grew up doing ski school when I was younger. So being able to be here and represent our town in its entirety is such an honor and privilege.
Yeah, we get so many great athletes coming out of Vail, and boy, yeah, congratulations again.
Thank you.
At what point did you know, like, I'm going to be the world champion this year?
You know, I'm not really sure that moment ever came.
You're still like trying to process it?
Still trying to process it, and it was really a long journey for me through a lot of trial and error, but also my kind of life story took a change. I grew up skiing as an able-bodied ski racer here in Vail, and I had such a wonderful community support when I was diagnosed with cancer back in 2009 here in Vail. So that kind of changed my mentality and my life goals and track. I started out doing able-bodied racing and FIS and junior stuff. And then when I got cancer, I kind of took a break. I dealt with all that cancer surgery and chemo and all that stuff. And then I decided to come back to ski racing, except this time I came back as a Paralympic athlete. So now I race against people in wheelchairs who are visually impaired, and it's such an awesome environment, and it really made me appreciate ski racing a lot more. So coming back to really trying to be a world champion in a little bit different of a way, and it really just made me appreciate all that I have.
All right. Well, thank you very much, John, and I know, or Thomas, sorry. And I know we've got a special event coming up, and our viewers, if they want to support the adaptive ski program, can go to bid720.com. You guys have some great prizes available, and thanks again for coming on. Congratulations on your World Cup. It's just amazing stuff, man.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, and that's bid720.com to support the adaptive ski program. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming up.